AITA for leaving my girlfriend after she constantly belittled me in front of her friends. I 26M recently walked away from a 2-year relationship, and while I expected some fallout, I didn't expect to be painted as the bad guy by nearly everyone in our shared social circle. According to my ex F26, I blindsided her, ghosted her, and left without warning. Her friends have started reaching out to me, saying I should have been mature enough to have a conversation before walking out of her life. But honestly, I feel like I've been having conversations for 2 years. No one was listening. Let me explain. When we first started dating, things were great. She was smart, ambitious, charming, and had this magnetic energy that made people gravitate toward her. I felt lucky to be the guy she chose. In the beginning, the teasing was lighthearted. She'd make jokes about me being too nice or a bit of a softie, and I'd laugh along. I'm not a macho guy, and I don't need to be. I believe in kindness and compromise, and I try to avoid unnecessary conflict. She said she loved that about me. But somewhere along the line, the jokes stopped being jokes. They became digs. It started subtly, like when we'd be hanging out with her friends, and she'd call me the housewife of the relationship because I like to cook, and I'm the one who keeps our apartment clean. Or when I got promoted at work and she told everyone I was basically a glorified calculator. I'm a systems engineer, for the record. Her friends would laugh, and I'd smile along awkwardly, trying not to make it a thing. But it was a thing. She constantly made me the punchline in front of others. She'd call me soft, overly emotional, or say I talk like a therapist whenever I tried to explain my feelings. Once during a dinner party, she joked that I was the woman in the relationship because I'm the one who plans our dates, manages our shared expenses, and actually listens when she talks. Everyone laughed. I laughed too, but inside I felt humiliated. I tried to bring it up more than once. I'd wait until we were alone, and I'd ask her not to talk about me like that in front of others. She'd roll her eyes and say I was being too sensitive or trying to start drama. She always had a way of turning it around on me, so I learned to just swallow it. Over time, I stopped bringing things up altogether. What was the point? If I said something, I was dramatic. If I said nothing, at least I could avoid a fight. That's not healthy, I know, but when you're deep in something, you don't always see how far you've drifted from your own boundaries. The final straw came at a party one of her friends was throwing. It was one of those wine and cheese nights where everyone is a little tipsy and trying to out-funny each other. I was in the kitchen opening a bottle when I overheard her telling a group of people that I was the broke one in the relationship. She said it with a laugh, like it was no big deal. He's the broke one, but at least he makes a mean risotto, she joked. That might not sound like much, but let me give you some context. I had been covering 70% of our rent for the past year and paying all the utilities. I also bought most of the groceries and handled every surprise expense, from vet bills to car repairs. I never threw it in her face. I did it because I cared, because I believed in us. But to hear her reduce all of that to some offhand joke in front of people I barely knew, it just shattered something in me. I didn't make a scene, I didn't confront her. I just set the bottle down, picked up my jacket, and left. I didn't go back that night. I didn't go back at all. I texted her the next day to let her know I was done. Not as a threat, not to provoke a reaction, just a clean, honest boundary. I told her I couldn't keep being in a relationship where I felt disrespected and unheard. That's when the real drama started. She went on social media and posted vague stories about being abandoned and ghosted without closure. Her friends started messaging me, accusing me of being cold, immature, and heartless. A few even said I emasculated myself by letting her walk all over me and then leaving without a word. But what they don't know, and what she's not telling them, is that I did speak up, again and again. I just got tired of repeating myself to someone who never seemed to care how I felt. So Reddit, AITA for walking away without one final conversation. I didn't scream. I didn't call her names. I didn't post about her online. I just left quietly because I knew If I stayed one more day, I'd be teaching myself that it's okay to be disrespected as long as you love someone. And I can't keep doing that.